what we got for Christmas. But that's just blokes for you, isn't it? Is it safe? Am I going to go blind? Silly but convenient. It looks exactly the same, practically bleeding, and snooze. That would definitely come in handy. I don't think I'm doing this justice at all. A bottle hoarder. Amazon Morrison's Prime. So this really isn't helpful. Put my hand in the spaff. That just sums up my mother.
Lights out, frenzy wild. Dreams in color, child. Whispers soft and mild, lost in space, beguiled in a day so high. Stars fill up the sky, echoes never lie. We're both asking why. Walls can't hold us here. Fading dark and clear. Songs we barely hear. Love without the fear.
I thought I'd show you while it's still January what we got for Christmas. I'll start with my gifts from Callum. So I wanted a new purse, so I got this Valentino one. Picked it out myself. Loads of compartments inside. I think it was from House of Fraser, pretty sure. Even though I swear they went out of business ages ago. Maybe they've still got an online, which is where he got it from, but no stores, I'm not quite sure. But yep, House of Fraser Valentino purse. He then got me a video lighting kit, which was another request of mine. This was from Amazon. If I can find it, I'll link it down below. And it's for when it's pitch black. This house is very dark, and when it comes to filming videos, especially for like the wellness channel, I tend to have time to do them in the evening, but the lighting isn't there. And it comes with 2 LED lights on tripods that are height adjustable, and there's different like shades to it, so like warm, bright, and different dimness levels as well, but I'm yet to try that out. That would definitely come in handy. Another gift from Callum that was a request from me. Actually, I think all 4 of my gifts from him were requests. But that's just blokes for you, isn't it? So yeah, I wanted a makeup case that folds out. There we go. It has like all the little extra compartments. So the main compartment, and then you have 4 slots there which come in on themselves. It all goes compactly away. I'm yet to put my makeup in it. I'm really not one of those girls that gets excited to like do stuff like that. In my head I am, but when it actually comes down to it I'm not. Hence my makeup is yet to be sorted and put into here. And lastly, he got me this ring which I'm wearing. That's probably the best light we can get. It's just got some teeny weeny little diamonds. I don't think I'm doing this justice at all, but I will probably pop a picture on the screen of it from the store, from the online shop. I wanted a band ring, but I didn't want it to be like plain, one that I can stack with other rings. Me and my son's dad get each other presents, but from my son. We've done that since we split up years and years ago. So this is from my son. This year he got me a dressing table makeup mirror, so it looks like it lights up. Yeah, light up makeup mirror, and it looks like it like tilts and stuff, so that will be fairly useful. I like that. That was quite a good one from him this year. Alongside this little really cute reed diffuser with a little pot vase, which I will be using after for like little flowers and whatnot. But yeah, I really liked that. I can't remember what scent it was. It was definitely a kitchen smell. It was like food related, like herby related. But yeah, it's just really gentle, and I really like that pot. My mum has entered her Shein / Temu era. So she's been buying, like impulse buying things from there. and I'm not sure about these gifts from her. She has bought them for herself, she uses them, so she's had no problem, but I'm just very wary that these from other places are very expensive, and from Shein they're like £20. So she got a LED beauty mask, a red LED one. It just makes me it makes me a bit nervous when the other ones that you buy are like £200-300. Like, how have Shein, whatever you call it, how have they been able to make one for 20? Is it safe? Am I going to go blind? That's my concern. So we get the strap. It looks like all the rest. It looks exactly the same. I don't feel like there's much eye protection. The other ones have like a more of a sticky out eye protector, and that's my concern. So I am yet to try. Kind of scares me a bit. But yeah, my mum is addicted to Shein and every little thing that they make. And then she got me this one, which is like a handheld one, intense pulse light, wrinkles reducing instrument. And it just like this, they make spelling mistakes and things on their packaging, and it makes me nervous when they're making what can potentially be dangerous products, you know. And this one vibrates, so you have like a green light and a red light and a blue light, and it vibrates as it touches your face. So yeah, the green's for clean. This says EMS, the red one, and the blue one says hot. My mum's been using them and she says she likes them, but to be honest, my mum, she'll try anything and she doesn't really do her research. So she's not the best candidate really, but yeah, that's what she got me, amongst other things like PJs. I think she got me these PJs that I'm wearing actually, which again is Shein. And they've just got a little teddy bear on them, and Nike chocolates and wine and that kind of thing. And then my dad gets me little trinket things. And off the top of my head, I've been going around the house like being like, what did my dad get me? Because it's always like little novelty things from my dad. So we had a couple of bottles of our favourite wine, chocolate. He got me a really nice glass decor stand. It can either be a cake stand or for decor. So I can use that anywhere around the house. And a new glass straw coffee cup. And food stuff, biscuits, sweets, chocolates, that kind of thing from my my dad, because he's a money giver. So the main thing is some cash, and the rest is like, the rest is novelty things like that. Callum gets the same kind of things from my mum and dad. So from my mum, he got a lot of chocolates and stuff, and from my dad, he got a car washing set, which was my idea because they asked me what to get him besides like whiskey, and I just said, just get him a like complete car washing set, and he'll be very happy with that. He was. And lastly, I'll show you what I got for Callum. So the first thing I got him were a pair of Docs. Now, Callum's never had Docs before. Neither have I actually, to be fair. I've always just had dupes, but I'm very aware of the pain and suffering that come with a brand new pair of Docs. He's in that stage at the moment and he can't drive in them at all, which kind of limits like where you can go in them, because we're not going to walk around down our like local muddy fields in a pair of Docs. If he can't drive in them, that limits like where we're going. So he's literally going to need a pair of car shoes. He's going to need to put those on when we've reached our destination, because he can't feel his like bite point or anything. So I got him them, and then we really got into watching Richard Hammond's Smallest Cog, his business. That program was on Amazon, and in that program, Richard Hammond gets one of his cars turned into a diecast. So I went and sourced that from Corgi, and it's just going to stay in its little plastic container, that is. Yeah, that's an exact model of one of Richard Hammond's classic cars. This gift from me to Callum is a jokey present. When he's relaxing on the sofa, he has a habit of putting his hood up and falling asleep. So I saw this come up on Amazon on like the little swipey things that come up on Facebook, and I thought that's a bit of him. So it's like a beanbag shoulder and headrest with a hood, and it's a really baggy hood as well, and it's got tighteners in it so you can like pull the drawstring. So this is for when he wants to sit there on the sofa and snooze which is very appropriately him. I got him a whiskey as well, but I can't even remember which whiskey it was and whether we kept the bottle, whether it was a nice enough bottle for me to keep. Oh yeah, it was. It was a very nice bottle. It was Sexton Irish whiskey. It's a very nice bottle, and actually as like another trinket, novelty present that my dad and his missus got me was a bottle light, because as I said in my last video, I'm a bottle hoarder and I want to make them into things all the time, and so they got me one of the little corks with the lights on. So you put the lights in the bottle and you cork it. Will then give like a nice warm glow because it's like an amber bottle. But yeah, I got him that whiskey and things like that. That's another thing that my dad got me. Cat clips, kind of silly stuff like that from my dad. Silly but convenient. The last thing I got Callum, which actually made us get the National Trust membership card, which means that you don't have to pay parking and you can get into certain places for free. So yeah, we are now members of the National Trust. But this is what I got him that inspired us to do that. And it's 100 great pub walks, and it's National Trust ones. And this is all UK. It's just got so many different walks that have at least one pub en route. It tells you like where to start, where to park, where to go, like what to put in your sat nav to get there. So yeah, that was a good little find on Amazon. That is about it. Jaden's present was the MetaQuest, which was in my previous video, I believe, when I got that delivered. The Meta 3 VR thing. He loves it. Hasn't come off it for a single day since, to the point where one day his eyes were like bloodshot and red, practically bleeding, because he'd been on it for that long. Hopefully that kind of dies down going like into the rest of the year and it's not so fantastic when it's not brand new anymore. Yeah, that was pretty much everything that we all got for Christmas. Whilst I'm stood here as well, my mum came over yesterday. I'm also very aware that this is my main spot to set the camera up in this house. It's so dark in this house, and with that main kitchen light, this then becomes the brightest room. But I'm also very aware that my kitchen is very unaesthetic, and this is pretty much the only place that like I can lean against the counter and whatnot because of this shape and smallness of this kitchen. But yes, my kitchen's very unaesthetic, and I'm aware it could get quite boring for you guys to just look at the same few like cupboards and fridge door. But I also like to stand when I'm doing stuff like this. I don't want to sit, so I really don't have many other places, so I hope you don't mind. But yesterday my mum came and she'd sorted out her makeup. Like I just said about my new vanity case, I need to sort out my makeup. So this really isn't helpful, but we're going to go through it quickly and we're going to see what she has decluttered on her end and what I want to keep. I won't go through everything in detail because it's a big old bag, but we'll just have a quick nosy. So she has some Lacura bronzer. It looks like a Benefit dupe. That's actually quite a good shade. That could be a good one. We'll give that a go. And then a highlighter from the same Lacura brand. Sophia and Mabel blush. That's the little blush stick. That's okay for travel actually because it's a nice little size. A number 7 palette. See, she's only just had this because she was going on about it at Christmas. It was like a free gift from Boots from spending X amount. She was like, oh, I like this palette I just got for free. And a month later it's in my house. That just sums up my mother. So that's quite a nice palette to have everything in one place. Some Charlotte Tilbury. She said there was some Charlotte Tilbury in here. But this looks quite well loved. It's a bronzer. It is big. It's huge. Plenty of wear left in that. A tinted BB cream. I've actually been thinking about something like that, so I'll give that a go. Avon Lash Genius Mascara. I don't know where she's getting Avon stuff from. That's new. So I'll give that a go. Lip glosses, Charlotte Tilbury. I don't do lip gloss, and I definitely don't do my mum's sloppy seconds of lip gloss, you know. I don't know who this is by, but it's another highlight stick. She seems to have gone crazy on highlight sticks and then has given them up. Something else, Charlotte Tilbury. See, she barely used that. That's a blush. I'll keep that. A Charlotte Tilbury foundation. Seems like that's over half full. She obviously didn't get along with that. What is this? A Dior Forever Skin Correct. I think I gave this to her and it's obviously found its way back. A lid to something. I've got so many lipsticks that shade. That will be a no. Charlotte Tilbury concealer. The Charlotte Tilbury brows. I needed some brow stuff, so I'll have that. Bare Minerals concealer. Oh, That was spaffed. Interesting. It looks quite dark, but I'll give that a go. Put my hand in the spaff. A little Tarte Shape Tape concealer. That's handy. That's cute. I like that. The travel bag. And the rest is like eyeliners, brow pencils, that kind of jazz. Aye. So yeah, probably like 60% of that, if that. Probably a solid 50% actually. So half of that's going to have to go in the bin alongside my makeup when I finally get round to clearing it out. And I'll probably do the same with my mum. I'll probably give her a bag of makeup and be like, do you want to go through this? I thought I'd just show you what I got from Amazon Morrison's Prime. So this is my frozen bag, so I need to hurry and get this unbagged and in the freezer whilst I waffle on about the rest of my stuff. Pepperoni pizza, a couple of sticks of garlic bread. These are for Jaden to try. Some Bird's Eye 6 battered chunky fish fingers. McCain homestyle chips, sliced red onion. I haven't brought a whole onion for ages. I am well and truly converted into frozen sliced or diced onions now. I just can't do onions. I can't. They make me bawl. It's not even I don't just shed a tear. I cry for hours. May I help? Some normal fish fingers because I fancy a fish finger and tartar sauce sandwich, so I won't steal Jaden's. I've got my own. Shove it in. Hopefully there's no more frozen things in any of the other bags. Tortilla wraps, either whole wheat ones or wheat and white. I think this is a mix, yeah. There are some that I want to try that are literally like 2 ingredients, but haven't got round to finding them and trying them yet, so these will do for now. Kids ready salted crisps, a best of both. Some eggs, some penguin cake bars, some Kit Kats, a pack of 5 little fudge for Jaden. These are my newest obsession. These are sourdough crackers. I've been taking crackers and cheese to work instead. Can you please? Instead of like bread and like a cheese or ham sandwich or whatever. So I just take a few of these and a few slices of cheese and just pair them up whilst I'm sat on my lunch at work. And these are the rosemary and sea salt sourdough crackers by a brand called Peter's Yard. They do a few different types of these crackers. These ones are plain ones and they're bigger, and I am loving this brand. The kids cordial, which we also drink, me and my partner. Tin of mushy peas to go with Jaden's battered fish finger things. Mixed nuts. I've been taking nuts to work as well. This one's very light. Scours, kitchen roll, microfiber cloths. I cannot touch these when it catches. I'm really funny with fabrics anyway. Oh, I'm gonna have to wear gloves when I use those. Cat sticks, some cat pillows. Oh, it's the heaviest one. Mix of peppers, lettuce, some ham, apples for Callum. These are the ones he likes. The Braeburn apples, and then the Golden Delicious apples that I like. Gold Top Jersey milk, mature cheddar, nice big block of that. President spreadable butter. Heck sausages. I've switched over to these. They're 97% meat. So I've been really looking at the ingredients of my groceries and stuff just easing into January, and by February I will be really on it with cutting back. I've just been testing a few things in January, easing myself in, and I've completely switched to a better work lunch, which is good. The less ingredients for me at the minute, the better, because sausages are actually like a junk food, considered a junk food anyway. It's not like a pure cut of meat, so these are good as far as sausages go. And lastly, the cat food. And that was everything from this week's shop, or this is like a couple of days worth of stuff. It was 70 something pounds. Honestly, it knocks my socks off. The more shopping I do in these recent times, the more flabbergasted I get with the end price, but it is what it is. These are like £13, so that's a good chunk off. So it's probably around 50 by the time you take off the cat food, and the cloths, they were £3, so it's probably in the far end of the 50s with those taken off. So it's not too bad as a little top up, I guess. But I swear 5 years ago this would have cost like £40, not 70 odd. So that's everything we got, and I best put it away.